We considered going solar approximately 2 years ago now. We started getting a lot of different quotes and stuff, and we had a couple companies out, okay, call this company once and let's see what they got to say. And we listened to their presentation, and I'm like, boy, it sounds good, but the price they wanted was just outrageous, I thought. And we talked to probably 3-4 different companies, decided it was the springtime, and let's go to the home show once and see if there's other companies there. And that was where we ran across Greg at Agathon, and what he had to present and his ideas were more in line with what we were thinking, and it kind of went from there. We started putting the numbers together and economics of it, and by the time we got all done, come up with approximately about an 8-year payback, and after the 8 years, it's money in our pocket.
One of the things that we decided on in trying to figure out who we wanted to go through was, of course, it's always a cost is in there, but with what we learned from talking with Greg, we knew that he had strong Christian values. We knew that he was honest, his integrity was high, and that alone was huge for us to go ahead and choose Greg to do our service for us. We are geothermal through our house, so we have no propane for anything. Ours is all electric. Everything is electric, our heat and all. So we paid on an average between $350 to $400 a month for electricity. So like Todd had said, when we did the economics of it and looked it all up, it definitely proved to be the best move for us at this point. And at that time there was a tax credit that you received, and we also made it into the buyback program. So it really paid off well for us to do it. And then once they finally came out here and we figured out where everything was going to set up for us, we have 2 parcels. And so we had it all set up that we were going to combine the power to run off one inverter system. And we had everybody out here and things happening, and most of this was all up, and consumers decided we couldn't combine the 2 separate parcels. So we persevered through it, got a little discouraged, but Greg was like, nope, we got it, we'll get it figured out, don't get stressed over this, we'll take care of it. And they took more than half of it back down, and we ended up doing partially here and then the other half on our home, on top, on the roof on the home. And they just did what needed to be done. We never had to worry. We didn't ever once did we feel like we were just going to be left high and dry trying to figure this whole problem out. Greg and his guys just took over, and it was perfect for us. So that was a huge part of us going solar.
Yeah, they handled everything.
Greg's guys were awesome. Like, I was trying to bake them things while they were here and bringing out cookies or whatever, because they just were so good, very respectful. I never had profanity used at my house while they were working. They picked up their mess every day, cleaned it up, always welcomed me in the morning, and then, goodbye when they left and told me what the plans were. And we truly could not be any happier than what we are. I mean, Agathon Solar is definitely the true way for us to go.
We had our own electrician come in and wire stuff for us at the time, and in the short time he was here running wires and getting everything wired up, he fell in love with solar too, and he was the next stop after Greg left here. He went to his house and installed a solar system for our electrician.
So that worked out really good. And some people actually ask us about this. They see it and they're like, wow, did you guys go solar? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, wow, was it like a fortune? Like, we're hearing all these. And I'm like, no, you just got to get to the right company. And that's what we did. And we always recommend Agathon Solar. That is definitely the top place for everybody to go to, especially for the honesty and the truthfulness and the not pushy part. It was definitely the right move.